What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the TCG Empire YouTube channel. Today we do have Trash Deck Thursday. If you're new, not sure what this is, it's where we take the deck of the week and pair it against a deck that in theory shouldn't work, or it's considered rogue, or takes an idea and puts it together. And that's exactly what we're doing. This week we do have Arceus VSTAR, and it is being paired with Flying Pikachu VMAX in order to hit that weakness on Lugia and force it to really only rely on certain attackers, and it does hit for 280 to 320 damage. And then we also have Duraludon in order to prevent all damage done to it by your opponent's special energy. So in theory, this deck should do well against anything that is Lugia related, but as you can see, it kind of is a clunky mess, so we'll have to really check it out. We do play 4 Path to the Peak, just because with Path to the Peak in play, it really makes your opponent have to think on how they want their turn to go. It slows Lugia down. Plus, it also means that if they get rid of the path, then they have to deal with the Duraludon. If they don't get rid of the path, then they can't use their V-Star. So, overall, really good. We have some other things. The energy split is 3 fighting, 3 lightning, 4 metal, just because Duraludon takes 2 metal for its attacks. It takes 1 fighting, and Pikachu also takes 1 lightning. So, every other energy count kind of works together. Everything's good. We are using the Chorus engine in this, so really good. I'll blow the deck list up somewhere right here just so you guys can see the full picture. But as always, thank you for watching Trash Deck Thursday. Thank you for support on all the videos. We're almost at 60 videos, I think, uploaded to this channel, so really good. But as always, thank you for watching. Enjoy today's video. Enjoy the gameplay. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's final standings Friday. Alright, guys. As you can see, we are playing against Zach for the game. He is playing Lugia. Thank you so much to Zach, as always, for helping with the decks and the videos. Let me just adjust this microphone real quick. So we are playing the Arc Picadura build, just to see kind of what we can do. So we are going first. The ideal setup, so we do have the Flying Pikachu, which isn't bad. So we actually can set up the Pikachu and possibly Path as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll go here. We'll Ultra Ball. This might just be a solo Pikachu video. We'll discard 2 of the man, it makes math so much easier. Because then he only hits. Now it's hush, buddy. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the Radiant Guardian, and then we'll grab Arc. Just make sure the Adventure's Discovery is there. Okay, so next turn we can play the Lusamine. Or sorry, Lumineon, not Lusamine. And we can grab the DTE plus the Path and go from there. Because then we can evolve. We can one-shot the Lugia V-Star. Or the Lugia V, sorry about that. And he also has to find a way to deal with the Path. And he also can't attack us unless he attacks with the Lugia. But then he has to deal with weakness again. And even if he uses DTE, it does make math a little bit awkward, but we do play the Choice Belt to kind of counteract that, so it's not too bad. So there's the Jacques Torres. So he's going to be able to Ultra Ball. Okay, there's DTE. Oh, he uses Read the Wind. Okay. So now we can actually put him in an even worse spot because he only has 1 Arceus on the board. That's not bad at all. So we'll go Lumineon. We'll use the Lumineon. We'll grab Adventures. And then we're going to Adventures Discovery. We'll grab the V-Star. And we'll just grab a 1/1 Duraludon just to be safe. Then we can go Evolve. We can Evolve here. And then we can Starbirth. We'll grab the Path and the DTE. We'll bench the Duraludon just so that way we have an extra pivot. And if he does end up getting rid of the path, we still have something to counter with the Duraludon, so it'll be good. So there's 280. So now we are locking him. He has to evolve, plus we're in an even better spot. And we did draw a Judge as well, so this should make things a lot easier. And then we'll just take the next couple turns to power up the Duraludon. So there's the Mezagoza. So he does hit head, so he can search for a Pokemon. And grabs the Lugia. Now, if he has a way to get rid of the second one, kind of unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. So there's the research. Gets rid of a lot of cards. So there's Summoning Star, so he can bring up 2. And he's going to have a way to get the Urshifu, which is going to kind of put us in an awkward spot. Thankfully, we do have the Judge. He's going to have to find a way to power up the Urshifu again, get the energy back. So there's a lot that he has to do next turn. This turn, he only has to search for the energy. So looking at how long this turn's taking, though, I don't think that he has it, or he's possibly waiting a little bit, trying to figure out exactly how he wants to let the line of play go through. Because he can't attack into us with the Urshifu anyways, so... Okay, so there's the Serena. So because of that annoying Serena, we don't actually have the chance to two-shot the Urshifu. So it is going to make things a little bit awkward. So he is selecting cards. Well, let's see how this goes. So he attaches them there. Oh, is he going to attach Evolve and then kill me? That'd be very unfortunate if that was the case. Okay, so there's the DTE for him to retreat. Okay, that's fair. So now we actually have a chance to somewhat respond. What we'll do first is we'll go Duraludon. We'll use the Mezagoza just to kind of check our deck, see what's in there. We do hit heads, which is good. So we can grab another Flying Pikachu V just so we have something to pivot with this escape rope. Because then he's forced to bring up something that we can still KO regardless. And it's either damage on the... Not Urshifu. It's either damage on the... Okay. So we can still take the one prize, which is good. Now, here's the question. It's going to be a lot better for us to... We'll power up the Duraludon because we do play Raihan, so we should be in an okay position. And if we can hit Path, it's great too. Okay, so we do get an Arceus plus boss and all that fun stuff, so we can retreat, go Flying Pika, and we can hit for 140. And our only hope is to potentially paralyze. Again, that's going to be kind of awkward. It really just depends on how things go. So by him bringing that up, he probably does have the evolution. If he hits tails here, we're in a really good spot. Oh, there's heads. Okay, so our Flying Pikachu is going down. If we could possibly top deck Raihan, we should be okay. The only thing that we can really hope to do is to either top deck the Raihan, or Raihan wouldn't do anything either. Well, we could potentially do something with Raihan, but we'll have to see how these next few turns go. We do have Path to the Peak too, so we can make sure he can't Luminion for at least a boss or anything that's fun like that to KO the Arceus. So There's the Luminion. So we can actually take 2 prizes, and then, okay, so there's the Serena. So we can KO the Duraludon, which is interesting. I'm surprised that he would want to do that. So now what we can do is we can actually KO the fish, go to 1 prize, and then as long as we have boss plus an energy on the Arceus, we should be okay. But he is going to be able to set up. Oh, this is tricky. I do not like tricky situations. So we're going to go attach to the Arceus, sorry. We'll go Mesagoza. We'll just see what we can possibly see what's in our deck, how many bosses we have left. I think we have 1 left in our deck. Let's see. So we do have the Raihan. We have 1 boss left. We still have 3 DTEs, and we have the choice belts. So, let's see. So we can grab the. We'll just grab the Flying Pika. That way, it's out of the deck. So my line of play is we're going to KO an Archeops, and then next turn he won't be able to KO us. We're just gonna have to hope that we can find boss in order to KO the Luminion or the Lugia. So that's probably the best way that we're gonna be able to go about that. So we're gonna have to boss, path to the peak, then we're gonna have to hit the 280. He is gonna draw 1 card. And we're going to have to hope that we can hit boss off of this 1 card. We have 2 chances to possibly hit boss. There's the boss. We take those. Now, if he judges our hand away, we're in an awkward spot. If he doesn't, we're okay. It all depends on what his hand has and what he chooses to play. So he does hit heads. So he grabs Archeops. There's the Ultra Ball. Okay. There's another Archeops. So he's probably playing boss. Or not boss. He's probably playing something along the lines of research, just so that way he can thin his deck a little bit more, because he does still have extra research. So. Okay, so there's the Punkaboo. So Punkaboo is going to get rid of the path. There's the urn. So Primal Turbo. And because he's using the Primal Turbo first, he probably is going to play Research, just so that way he doesn't risk drawing into the energy. Oh, there's the judge. I spoke too soon. We're going to have to see how this goes. And we didn't hit the judge. Okay. So, let's see. Is there any way I can get out of this? Because he has to hit boss. Okay, there is one way that we could get out of this. So, if we can hit another path and a DTE, we can retreat, KO the Yveltal. It only takes 2 prizes, and then we can possibly take 1 more. So that's probably the best chance that we have. So we did not hit any of the above things that we needed. So we're going to have to do the arc. My only option is to let him get 2 prizes, so I might have to just retreat into the Luminion. Let's see, looking at his energy, he has 1 more DTE, he has 1 more gift energy, he has 2 more V-Guard, let's see, 270, okay, so he only needs the 2 on there, so we can get the 3rd. We saw him shuffle in 3, Our best bet, honestly, is to just retreat into the Flying Pika, attach to the Arceus, and then we're going to have to just start deck thinning a little bit. Because either way, there's 2 prizes on the board, no matter how he chooses to take them. So we're going to have to figure out what we can do. We're going to Ultra Ball. We'll just start thinning the deck, just so that way we can potentially get some other things. There is a lot of energy left. We do have 2 bosses left, so it all comes down to what this next draw for turn is. So we're just going to have to pass. He has to retreat and also search. There's no way that he can attach the energy with the Archeops and then attach to. He's going to have to search with the Archeops regardless, so the only way he'd be able to get out of it is if he attached DTE and then powered up the Urshifu, but thankfully with resistance, Urshifu doesn't KO the Flying Pikachu, so we still do have a chance. So there's the V-Guard energy. Now if he has, okay, so he chooses to pass, that's fine. So we do have the Choice Belt. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Volo. I could have gotten rid of 3 prizes off the board for him. Then that would have put us in an even better spot, because then we could have powered up the Arceus and gone from there. Let's see. So we can go here. I don't need the switch in deck, so we're going to switch real quick. And then we'll play Judge. Because he has to hit boss if he wants to KO us. Anyways. And let's see. But now he needs a way to retreat plus boss. And he has 1 boss gone, 1 Serena. He needs a way to retreat, and we know that he has 1 more gift energy, 2 more V-Guard, and 1 DTE. So let's see. We'll go Path, so that way he can't play Luminion. And honestly, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to hope that he doesn't have the boss. If he has the boss, we're kind of in a bad spot. If he doesn't have the boss, we should be okay. You know what though? Let's see. I can bring up the Arceus, and then he still has to find a way to retreat, plus it thins my deck, so that's probably the best thing for me to do. So we'll just attach here. We'll use Trinity Charge, just so we can, you know, get rid of some cards in the deck. And we'll just go energy, energy, energy. Now he has to find a way to retreat plus the boss still in order to KO. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Volo. I could have Voloed my own Flying Pikachu and then safely taken the KOs and not had to worry, but it's okay. So he can retreat with the Arceus. And if he does that, I think Escape Rope might still be in the deck. Might be. No, Escape Rope's gone. So we're going to have to see how these turns go. Because if we play our cards right too, we could possibly outbench him maybe? I don't know, that's tough. He does have to discard the energy if he gets the attack through, so it really comes down to how he wants things to go. And we could also potentially buy ourselves a turn with using Thunder Shock, so it might actually come down to the Thunder Shock. So there's the DTE. So he can retreat. Now does he use the Burnett, so he doesn't have boss. That's fine. Okay, so we'll promote the Flying Pikachu. We hit the Colress. Now, is there anything that Colress could get me that Raihan can't? I don't believe so. So I think we're going to have to go for the Static Shock and hope we hit the Paralysis. So this is what we'll do. We'll put an energy on Lumineon just to be safe. We'll grab the boss for the following turn. And it all comes down to the coin flip. Because he has one prize card left. He KOs everything on board. It all comes down to the Thunder Shock. And if we can paralyze him, and if we do, we have boss next turn for the game. So let's see if Thunder Shock can do it. No! That was the only way that we would be able to do that. There's the strong energy. There's the VMAX blow for 320. He gets rid of all of the energy. Takes his last prize, and that's the game. So in theory, the deck works. It just has a poor communication of, putting things together. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Catch you guys in the next one.